Strong, aka Kiddo Central, and I got a speech today. I know I made this speech before, but I'm gonna add a little bit more detail to it. Matter of fact, I don't think I did make this speech before. This speech is specific to let people know it's okay to lose in a fight, and it's okay to not get your way sometimes. And I'm gonna use Bible references to kind of back up my information and what I'm trying to tell you. And it says in 1 Corinthians 1:26 to 1:28, brothers and sisters, think of what you were when you were called. Not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were influential. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. And it says in 28, God chose the lowly things of this world and the despised things and the things that are not to mollify the things that are. And basically, to be the point that a lot of times people feel like they're not good at what they do, or they're not simply good enough, and basically you really are. You just got to keep practicing. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people that I run to, they'll be like, I'm the best at this, I do this, I can do that, and all this other stuff. And really, in reality, they're just talking. And sometimes you'll lose, and you got no choice but to admit that you didn't get what you didn't fulfill your promise. You'll tell yourself, hey, I'll win, I'll do this, and I will have victory. The next thing you know, you might not get victory. Something might come up, and you lose your way. And for you to admit that you lost, and for you to admit that you didn't get your way, that takes a lot of strength, and that takes godliness and courage to do that. So now you admit to your weakness, and now you're not denying your weakness, and that means you can work on your weakness and practice and train and make your weakness your strength. And a lot of times that's what it takes. And I know whether it's a basketball game, whether it's a freaking tournament, video game tournament, whether it's some type of group project, or whether it's actually a fight, whether an argument or a fist fight, for you to have the courage to admit that you lost the fight and you didn't win, that takes a lot. And for anyone who ever did that in this world, I'm gonna give it props, and I'm gonna give some props. That takes a lot of courage, for you to admit to someone else that you lost and that someone else beat you or defeated you. And I'm gonna move on to that topic. When someone momentarily defeat you, that doesn't mean they're better than you. That simply means that they got what they want over what you want of that on that specific day. Because let's just say you compete with them tomorrow, you might beat them tomorrow. And now that means you're better than them. Get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you're better than someone because you beat them in something. That means that you just got your way and you did something more or less than what that other individual did to get your way. And I'm going to say this for those of you watching, never ever try to shove something down someone's face. If you see someone didn't get their way or they lost in a competition, never laugh at them, never make them feel bad and make them feel useless, because I guarantee you go against someone else or something and you lose against them, and you wouldn't want anyone to make fun of you or to ridicule you. So why would you do that to someone else? And for someone to go out there and fight and go to war and try something, and whether it's a fight or an argument or some type of game, and it's for someone to have the courage to go out there and fight and to give it their all, that means way more than what other people say and the dang comments people make, because actions speak louder than words. And for the person or people who will go out there and try and fight and try to do something, that's a lot of courage, and that's a lot of action over what haters will say and comments people will make and all the jokes and stuff that make people feel worse than what they already feel. And I'm saying that because for those who are watching, you always need to remember that you're not alone and that everyone loses. Everyone doesn't win all the time, and everyone loses against someone else eventually. And you're not going to always beat someone in something. It's eventually the person you're consistently going against will someday rise up and beat you. And it's not going to always be that way, And you need to realize that everyone has feelings and that you should treat everyone with respect, whether you win or lost. And you always should show sportsmanlike conduct regardless, because everyone wins and everyone loses. So there's no need to get mad because you didn't get your way. And I know that's something that all of us go through. I even get mad sometimes when I don't get my way. But I remind myself after the fact that it's life and that it happens to all of us. And there's no need for me to keep getting mad about this. So thank you for watching. Central Strong. December 2nd, 2017. Everyone wins and everyone loses. And you might lose today, try again tomorrow, you might win. That's the big message in this video. Thank you all for watching.